National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunwagba, the party dismissed the claim on social media that the PDP has directed its members to join the coalition. It says the PDP is presently focused on building and consolidating unattained unity, stability, and strengthening of its structures and the capacity to play its role as the leading opposition party determined to return to power in 2027. According to him, the party is working towards a successful national convention, which will further revamp and reposition the PDP for the task ahead. He says the PDP remains open to working with other well-meaning, like-minded citizens in a collective effort for the nation. Now, the presidency has dismissed the adoption of the African Democratic Congress by the opposition coalition, saying they cannot repeat the events that clinched the victory for the All Progressives Congress in the 2015 general election. Special Advisor, Media and Public Communication to President Bola Tinubu, Sunday Dari, today wrote on X that the new coalition, unlike the 2013 APC merger driven by selflessness and national interest, is an opportunistic alliance led by a politically isolated figure with personal ambition, lacking both a unifying leader and a compelling cause. He described the chief promoter of the coalition as a serial election loser, clutching at what he sees as his last shot at the presidency. Mr. Dari said, quote, the promoters of the new coalition like to draw parallels with what the APC achieved in 2013. But let's be clear, this is not 2013 and this is not the APC. He said in 2013, the merger that birthed the APC was driven by selflessness, national interest, and strategic discipline. According to him, the leaders at the time were willing to set aside personal ambitions for the greater good. Now, Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, has called on members of the new opposition coalition targeting President Bola Tinubu's administration to stop exploiting public sentiment. He says only the People's Democratic Party is capable of mounting a credible challenge in the 2027 election. He said this during his monthly media chat in Abuja. He also criticized the coalition's narrative that Nigerians are angry and need rescuing, describing it as its leading figures as part of the same political establishment that failed the country in the past. He argued that these politicians only acknowledge Nigerians' frustrations now that they are out of power. Mr. Wike also pointed out the improvements in state revenues and infrastructure under President Tinubu's leadership.
When you want to go to power, tell us if there are people who have not been in power in this country who are coming with such an idea. I can listen to them. But not people who were the ones at the head of affairs of this country for how many years? Look at where this country, if this president did not take certain decisions you have taken, which may be very challenging, you would have known where we would have been by now. A president came and said it's a scam, took that bold step. We will not allow that. States are getting more money. Nigerians are angry that states are getting more money. Nigerians are angry.
Political analyst Dr. Jide Ojo joins me on the news for more updates. Good to have you join us, Dr. Jide.
Good evening, it's my pleasure.
So I'm sure you have followed reports not just about the creation of this coalition, but also now that the controversy about who has the legal standing to hand over the structure of the party, that's the ADC, to the coalition. Is this coalition off to a strong start?
Unfortunately, no. What I foresee is a coalition that is going to be bogged down with litigations. Jumebu Kachuku, the presidential candidate of the party in 2023, has threatened to go to court earlier today. The publicity secretary yesterday used a statement that the party has been hijacked and that there is more to it than meet the eyes. And I mean, procedurally, I don't understand. This is the 26th year of our Fourth Republic. How could somebody resign membership of a party in the morning, as David Mark did yesterday morning, and in the afternoon, he already became the acting national chairman of a party that has been in existence for 20 years. We are not talking of a newly registered party. ADC has been in existence for 20 years, since 2005, with existing National Working Committee member, with existing Board of Trustees, with existing state and local government and ward structures. How and when did all of these people resign to pave way for Aregbesola and David Mark to take over in interim or acting capacity? So they are up to a very turbulent start, and in the coming days and weeks, we will see how they navigate this uncharted course to see whether they can fly. But right now, I wish them well. I wish them well.
Let's not forget that all of this started with the SDP. We also saw the crisis and controversy generated within the SDP. Now it is the ADC. El-Rufai earlier today said that if this ADC doesn't work, they're also planning to register a political party. I want to get your thoughts on all of that, and if this does give credibility to what members of the APC are saying, that these are just people who are aggrieved, coming together to create a coalition just to unseat the president without any concrete plan or ideology.
Well, I think they are just, as it is with human beings, we have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. So they have all of these plans, but it's a coalition of aggrieved and disgruntled elements. But that's not to say that the APC should dismiss them with a wave of the hand, because in politics, never say never. And we have seen in time past people winning election based on protest votes. And you also must understand that APC itself is going through its own leadership throes, particularly with the resignation of Dr. Umar Abdullah Ganduje last Friday. So how APC is also able to navigate its own leadership transition will determine whether there will be an implosion in APC, which ADC can take advantage of, or whether, it will remain strong and virile. But in politics, it's a game of intrigues. It's a game of, it's like a game of chess, where you have pawns, you have queen, you have king, and you are anticipating the move of your opponent. So let them try as much as they want to. The more the merrier. The most important thing, and I think the lesson APC should learn from this, is that they are not going to have a roller coaster or a safe, a kind of walk in the park victory in 2027. They have to work out for it. And I think the Nigerian citizens will be better off, because if you have a de facto one-party state, as we tend to have become in the last few months, it's not good for our democracy. So it's better they have one or two parties that are strong enough to challenge the ruling party. And that's what I think ADC or any other party that may that the coalition forces may have chosen to drive their ambition under will pose. They will pose a serious challenge to the ruling party, and Nigeria will be better for it, because then the ruling party will become more accountable, more welfareistic, more concerning, and more sympathetic.
And let's not also forget that even in the midst of this, there's still the Labour Party and the PDP as well. So, I mean, more viable opposition to the APC. Thank you so much for your time. Political analyst, Dr. Jide Ojo.
My pleasure. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. Keep safe and stay blessed.
All right, now, while the coalition, talking about the coalition is ongoing, there's still a gale of defection to the APC in the country. Now, 7 members of the House of Representatives have defected to the All Progressives Congress.